Hello. I know what you're going to say, so I'm going to cut you off at the pass. Ordinarily, a YouTuber would be like, go to the comments, leave a comment, drop a comment. I've been busy, if it wasn't apparent, and is usually the case whenever I'm not posting videos for a while. It's because I'm working on other stuff that just needs my attention. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm saying this, which is in the text. I don't know, I keep pointing up there. It hasn't been up there in years. But I came here to say this because I am tired. And I kind of want to share that because I haven't been able to share pretty much anything. The amount of work that I've had to put into Iron Lung recently has been probably more than any other project that I've had to do, in addition to having to learn so many different things that I thought I knew how to do or I had a surface level knowledge of. And I had to expand on that and keep digging deeper. And what's great is
Nothing is great. It's not great.
Long story short, I have been busy, and I'm going to be busy for a little bit longer. I know I've said these words before, and I know that they've lost all meaning, but final stretch, the thing about a final stretch is that it can keep stretching, and that's what it's been doing, and that's what it's been doing to me. I've been stretched very thin, and that means that I just haven't been able to make videos, and that sucks. Like, it just does. I want to say that out loud because we all know it. Like, you know it, I know it, and that's why I said at the beginning of this, like, hold on, I know what you're going to say. You don't need to say it because I know it, but it needs to be said, right? Like, I'm very tired. I've been busting my ass on this for like almost a year now, and that's crazy. Actually, over a year now that I think about it. That's even crazier because that's one Unis Honest, right? It's very not easy, but it's very simple to reduce things down to 1 year when you know exactly how much work goes into a year of working every day on something. And that was Unis Honest, and I've been working on this longer than that. Admittedly, there was a big strike in the middle of it, but it didn't mean the work stopped for me. It was just like I got to try to get ahead on some problem solving and try to learn some things and try to get ahead in other areas. And this all ties into something that I believe very intensely, and that has led me to where I am today in terms of making content on YouTube, is that some things are worth pushing yourself for. Some things are worth stretching yourself very thin for. I would not be here if I did not throw myself in headfirst into things that I did not fully understand with all the confidence in the world that I would figure it out. And no, I didn't land on my feet all the time. I landed on my ass, head, and literally everywhere but my feet. But I got through it, you know? You can learn a lot of things about yourself, and you can learn a lot of things that you didn't know you could do. And I have, in this past year, learned a ton of shit that I can't talk about just yet, except I have. That's the thing. I have been talking about it on Distractable and Go My Favorite Sports Team. If you didn't know, I have 2 podcasts, and I've been keeping up with those regularly. For me, mentally, talking with my friends and being able to have that sense of normalcy when I can't just do regular stuff by myself has been very peaceful and has been very nice. And that's part of the reason why I started those podcasts with my friends, is so that I could have a regular means with talking to them and just getting these thoughts out of my head and de-stressing about the things that have been pushing me. But even now, I can't do that because it is the final stretch and I have to do so much more. Like, I'm not even close. Like, I'm close to done. But looking at the amount of work, I'm not even close to done. And that's, you know, I mean, it's not good. But it doesn't have to be good to be good later. You know what I mean? That's my philosophy. Part of the creative process is not all sunshine and rainbows, you know. It's bashing your head against a wall. And I've been doing that. And I'm very good at that, if you didn't know me. I'm exceptionally good at that. And in bashing my head against a wall, somehow my skull just gets thicker and my brain just gets bigger. And my confidence in what I can do grows, but also crumbles a lot. That's part of it too, you know. Just working on this has been a bear. Working on this has been a big cement block tied to each shoe, and then I'm going down in the ocean of blood. But it's fun, or it will be once I swim to the surface. That's the trick. I got to swim to the surface. That's the only trick. You're going down, jumping into a new project. That's the easy part. You turns out you just sink. The rest of it, to either swim up to the top if you have the skill to do that, or you walk along the bottom of the ocean and you crawl up on shore. I don't know where this analogy is going, but it seems weirdly fitting and also related to what I'm doing. So I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to stick with this, and I'm going to stick it out until the end of this project. And that way I can show you something cool. And if this goes the way that it seems to be going, I'll get to do it again. I'll get to do it again. Yes, I will. And I look forward to that. When I say I love doing this, like you can't tell me that I'm not telling the truth, because I really can't wait to do it all over again. I'm going to take a break after this is done. After this movie comes out, I'm going to take a big old break. And by break, I mean, I'm just going to focus on making YouTube videos for a little bit. That sounds like fun. And then maybe helping other people make some cool shit that doesn't have me involved in every step of the process. That sounds kind of cool too. So I'm going to do that. But first, I'm going to go get ramen with Amy. And then I'm going to play with Chica or something. She's doing good, by the way. So is Henry. So am I. Just a little stressed. That's okay. Just want to let you know. So I'm going to get back to it. And by to it, I mean the ramen thing that I'm doing. And I promise I won't work for the rest of the night. Even though it's like 8 p.m. All right, bye.